welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This week's episode is going to be sponsored by the Decant shop. That's decantshop.com. They've provided the scents for me to talk to you guys about and are offering a 12% discount to my audience. When you check out, just type in the code MAX12 and they'll get you 12% off your order. Now, guys, when I decided to do this show, this Maximilian Must Know show, I knew that I wanted to hook up with some shops to offer discounts and let me review some of their items, but I also wanted to pick carefully and pick businesses that I believed in. I've had several offers that I didn't feel were right for my show, and I really like the Decant shop because they're new, they're fresh, they're just starting up. They have a great designer and blossoming niche selection. They have brands like Xerjoff and Creed and Micallef and Amouage and Serge Lutons and Comme des Garçons. And for someone like me, guys, I'm lucky to live in New York City. So if a new fragrance comes out, I can head to Barney's or Mint or Saks and sniff it out. But not everyone around the world can do that. And there's nothing worse than ordering a bottle, having high expectations, and finding out that you don't enjoy the scent that you ordered. Especially when it's a $200 or $300 niche scent. So this way, get yourself some samples to wear some scents for 2-3 days, and decide whether it's bottle worthy for you. I'm going to be looking at 3 scents this week and 3 scents next week. Both videos will be on Wednesday. And again, both episodes are sponsored by decantshop.com. And these are scents that Decant Shop sent me. And I'll let you guys know what I think of them and whether or not I'm going to buy them, buy the bottles, full bottles, sample them some more, or simply pass on the samples and put them in, either give them away or keep them in my growing collection of samples. And hopefully that'll give you guys some perspectives as to what I think of the scent. Now, I got a shitload of samples, guys. So this is I have about 250, 300 samples in my bedroom. And then I have this cigar box I actually got from, whoops, my bad. I got this from Portland General Store when I got a sampler, sample pack from them of their products. They send it to me in this beautiful cigar box. And what I do is I keep the samples I haven't yet documented in here. And of all my samples, I smell them, I wear them, and then I write up a little review in my notes app on my iPad, and I rate them and decide what I'm going to do with that scent. Is it goodbye for that scent? Is it something I want to explore more? Is it something I'm going to buy a bottle of? You know what I'm saying? And these are the ones I haven't really done yet. So there's just all kinds of stuff in here, like random ones. This is something from Byredo. This is one from Floris. This is another one from Byredo. So just all different brands. This is one from Histoire de Parfum. And basically, these 3 today that we're going to be talking about, again, were 3 sent to me by Decant Shop. And the way it worked is I picked 3 out, and then Adriana, who works for Decant Shop, who's my contact there, a lovely, lovely, lovely woman, she picked out 3 that she thought I might like as well. Okay, so let's go through 3 this week, and we're going to go through 3 next week. So the first one is Creed's Mountain Water. And I'm going to put this on skin, and we'll talk about it, okay? So let me put 2 on me. Okay. So I've smelled these on paper. I haven't put any of them on skin yet, okay? Now, with Creed's Silver Mountain Water, this is a unisex scent. A lot of people love this, from J-Lo to Michael Jordan. He doesn't wear Jordan colognes, and trust me, J-Wear doesn't wear fucking Glow. And I heard Madonna likes this one as well. And this was on my buy list, okay? Even a blind buy. It was on my list because Silver Mountain Water sounds so beautiful and refreshing. And Creed did something so brilliant by adding the description water to some of their fragrances, because it all sounds so bright, sparkling, and refreshing. And I like Virgin Island water, haven't smelled Royal water, but I'm horribly, horribly disappointed with Silver Mountain Water. To me, it's bitter. I'm not sure if that's because of the currant or the tea note in there, which is bitter. But this was released in 1995, so it's a fairly new Creed scent. Notes in here are bergamot, mandarin, green tea, blackcurrant, galbanum, musk, sandalwood, and petitgrain. And it's okay, you know, but I have high expectations with Creed scents. And because of that, I'm often let down, like I was with my batch of Aventus. Again, this is not bad. It is fresh and bitter. But it doesn't command either Creed prices in my mind or secondary Creed market prices in my book. It's a snoozer, and I'm surprised that I have this much disdain for this scent. But I can't get over the almost bitter, almost acrid note in this guy. Maybe it's the tea. I'm not sure. But, it comes in a gorgeous bottle, and I did want to like this. But this is a definite pass for me. Also, I don't feel like this is great longevity or projection. There's no ambergris mentioned in the note breakdown on the Creed website. Maybe that's part of the problem. I feel like that's the Creed secret weapon, like the ace up their sleeve. And fragrances without the ambergris in the Creed lineup just don't really do it for me. Now, the next one we're going to be talking about, let me just make sure. Okay, now this is Xerjoff. And this is their Dhofar, Xerjoff Dhofar. Just in case you want to see the previous one, just to see the little label that Decant Shop puts on. Yeah, you can probably see the Silver Mountain water. Okay, now this is Xerjoff. I'm going to spray on my wrist, the Dhofar. Okay, now, if I didn't like Silver Mountain water, I hate Dhofar. I mean, I'm kind of upset I sprayed this on my hand. Often I spray stuff on a tester strip and let others tell me their opinion, and my mother actually yelled at me for spraying this one around her. Xerjoff is a masterful Italian company that is perhaps best known for its high-end citrus scents like 1861, Kobe, and Neo, and their scent Richwood, which is, to me, I'd say it's probably the best wood scent in the world. They're known for fantastic work. But to me, this is fucking abysmal, okay? The notes on this are lavender, coriander, pine needles, jadamancy, laurel, orange flower, rose absolute, carnation, Australian sandalwood, patchouli, labdanum, mysroswellia balsam, don't even ask, and amber. Guys, I live in New York City, and I'd say I've been in about at least 2,500 cabs in my life, and to me, this smells like a cab driver with horrible body odor. And I'd choke out in this cab, and I'd get out of the cab. I'd walk. I don't give a shit where I was walking to. I'd walk to Denver if I had to. This is overpowering, and this is $265 as well. Holy shit! I mean, the description, that Xerjoff said about this scent says it smells like sheets that a real man has slept in. And I gotta say, if a guy ever left sheets smelling like this, he would if he was sleeping with a woman, that would be the end of that relationship. And quite frankly, if you're leaving sheets like this, I'm gonna say you need to see a hormone specialist or an endocrinologist because you have some sort of secretion or sweat disorder. I think this is one of the 10 worst fragrances I've ever smelled. Yikes! Fucking passing on this one. If I was Xerjoff, I'd send this formula send the formula of the scent to the bottom of the Marianas Trench and hope it will never be recovered, even by a new civilization. This is bad news, guys. Stay away from this one. Now, so I guess you figure out what I think about that one. I picked the first two of these, and Adriana, again, my contact from Decant Shop, sent me a few she thought I might like. Now, Gaiac by M. Micallef was one of those, okay? And that's this guy right here. And I'm going to spray that right, boom, okay? She sent me this one. And M. Micallef is a French perfume company run by Martine Micallef, who's a painter and perfumer. And her scents are all very rich and come in beautiful bottles. And Gaiac is a sweet and smoky wood. And this fragrance is right on the money. Notes here are bergamot, jasmine, cloves, vetiver, Gaiac, and vanilla. Now, it's funny that Adriana sent this to me because this was on my blind buy list of fragrances because I'm learning that I really like Gaiac wood. And I really like Gaiac wood fragrances. You can get 30 ml of this for $95 or 100 ml for $185. And I think I'm going to buy this. This is a beautiful, rich, and woody scent with the vanilla and cloves. It's sort of like an alternate version of Musk Ravageur. Of course, that was done by Maurice Roussel for Frederic Mille's Edition de Parfum. This is a very regal scent. It definitely smells like, to me, it smells like a really high-end French bakery that makes rich pastries and decadent desserts. It's quality juice, guys. Bottom line, and I don't think I'll hesitate on picking this one up. Now, I might wear this a little bit more in the fall and winter. This definitely screams fall and winter to me before I drop the dough on the bottle. But this is nice. This is worth, at the very least, sampling it. And if you like sweet and rich scents, this could be definitely for you. So that was the first episode of Sample Shopping, sponsored by Decant Shop. We're going to do another one next Wednesday, and we're going to look at 3 other scents I got from them. One is by a company called Mancera, which is Montal's sister company. The other is a scent by Tom Ford's Private Blend, and the other is a scent by the very famous house of Amouage. So 3 cents from then next week. Again, we'll talk about whether you should buy one of them, pass on one of them, or try one of them. With these 3, I'd say, guys, try Silver Mountain Water out, because, I don't know, lots of people like it. Could just be me. Don't even pass on Xerjoff, just Dhofar. Just don't go anywhere near a bottle of it. And if you see one, call Homeland Security. And then the third one, and Micallef, I'd say buy it if you like Gaiac and vanilla clovey scents, but at least get your nose on that, because that's a high-end, well-done scent, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about that one on YouTube. And you can get a 30 ml, I think, 30 ml for less than $100. That's something you guys should check out, all right? So anyway, that is this week's episode of Maximilian Must Know. We are going to have a fragrance review this Sunday, probably from the house, I believe, of Acqua di Parma, their Blue Mediterranean line, perfect for summer. And then again, we'll be back next Wednesday with another episode of Sample Shopping. Chanel fragrance review next week. And then, 2 weeks from today, we'll be back with another grooming episode of Maximilian Must Know. So just keep watching. Keep hitting subscribe, keep hitting like. Remember to hit Decant Shop, putting the link in the description to go get yourself some awesome, awesome samples. Their collection is growing every day. They've got fair prices, and they've got great stuff. Guys, look, they got Gucci Pour on One and Gucci Envy, okay? And those are 2 hard to fucking get sent. So get your hands on those and see if you like them. I mean, shit, I want those. I never smelled them. Those are probably coming up. I'm going to try to get those for the next show next month I do on those. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Maximilian. Let's go.